should probably not be recording right now while I'm driving because it is noisy background. But it's on my mind right now. I was passing by a house that was moving out previous renters, and it's a house usually that has drug addict people for tenants. And I saw the furniture that was sitting outside that was being cleared out, and it was just utterly demolished and destroyed, basically left for junk. And I could not help but make a character or behavior analysis of this. Why would someone have such destructive tendencies and take their destruction out on a piece of furniture? I mean, that's okay when it's on a piece of furniture. It's better than on another person. But it's the same issue. It's the same issue with someone being violent and abusive with another person. The issue is, it is such a low self-worth. That person practically has no self-worth, and because they don't know what self-worth or value is, they don't know what it's like to feel valued, to feel precious, like the things we call precious in this world, like a precious vase, oriental vase, or precious metals. We call them precious because they hold value to us. If a person has never experienced value in themselves, they're not able to value anything outside of themselves. And when we have criminal people that have the habit of engaging and displaying criminal behavior, it's a severe lack of identity, a severe lack of self-value, and it just goes to real extremes. But this lack of self-value expresses itself on a wide spectrum. While not every one of us will go to the extreme of killing or hurting someone else, our spectrum may be a little bit higher, but still we express that in distrust toward one another, and suspicion and defensiveness. We all suffer from an identity of no worth, no self-worth, or little, small self-worth. This is why self-love and self-care and I and I am, it has become my main message. It is the cure for all the ills in humanity. And I'm not talking about I as ego self, because ego self is running the world by default. Even you are, even I am. I was, before I came conscious to the difference between ego and soul. But that's why I am so adamant and so passionate about the I am message. Find your precious I am self. Find your precious self-worth, self-value. And in doing so, automatically you will value everyone else around you equally. And so we don't help people by judging them based on their behavior and actions and call them evil or dark or wicked. We are simply reinforcing the identity that they have already adopted and made their own. And they're just living from that identity of no value. They have no value, and anyone else has any value to them. So you destroy. That which does not have any value is junk, and you destroy it and you throw it on the junk heap. This is a psychological phenomenon, and it can only be cured by the God self-realization, the I am message. You are a divine being, that you are God in human flesh. Only the identity of divinity or God can top all false identities. Yes, our ego is opposed to being called God because ego cannot be entrusted with such an identity. It's not for ego, it's for our soul. Our soul is the spark of God, is the breath of God, is God. And once we realize that, we hold and are the most precious thing in creation, we will value everything and all of creation just as precious. We cherish it, we protect it, we ensure it, that no damage will come to it. Can you imagine? We would see each other that way. We would cherish each other, protect each other, ensure each other that no harm would come to one another. That is heaven on earth. And I hope that at some point people are going to understand my motive for this message. I want to lift everybody. I want to elevate everybody out of their muck. You are worth something. When you are God, you are worth everything. And you're gonna live the life that is valued and precious. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can realize your preciousness. And we need to help those that have lost their true identity. We need to help them through love and not point the finger at them and identify them as wicked and dark and evil. Yes, they are in darkness. They are in the darkness of their own blindness, but they are not dark. There's a precious soul inside of them. There's a divine soul inside of them. There's a divine spark in them that has gone out, and we need to light it in them, reignite it through love.